Hello everyone, this is Donna from Even the Scales, and I'm on my channel to protect myself from the abuse that I'm going through here in Campbelltown, New South Wales. The abuse that I'm going through in my home right now is extremely cruel and relentless, and it's mainly the woman downstairs and the woman next door that's putting me through abuse. The woman next door, she was sending cigarette smoke and the filthy smell of her house through into my home last night, and I was calling out for her to stop and she wouldn't stop. She was actually increasing the abuse, and the woman downstairs, she just has not stopped sending dust through into my home. She just doesn't stop. It just falls from my roof constantly. I can't pick up anything in my home without having a big plume of dust, just falling off it. And it's just everywhere. And it's exhausting, having to clean my home every day and clean this dust up. And I shouldn't have to. This woman is doing this to deliberately watch me suffer. She's watching my heartbeat on a monitor as she carries out this cruel abuse, and my heart is racing right now because I've just seen the dust falling from the roof, and it just happens. I'm just so traumatized by it. And, she's doing this deliberately to deliberately start my heart racing to try and trigger a heart attack or a stroke. And she's also doing it to deliberately watch me, have to clean up the mess that she's made every day and be humiliated and degraded in my home. So these neighbours are watching me on a legal camera in my home that St George Community Housing has placed in my home. They stalk me night and day, so do other neighbours. They all watch me all the time and they do nothing to help. The landlord and these other neighbours and other people that are involved in this, they're using these mentally disturbed people that live close to me, like the woman downstairs and the woman next door, to put me through this abuse because, they're mentally disturbed people and they're cruel sadists, so they'll do anything for money, and that's why they're doing this. The landlord's paying them to do this. For anyone who doesn't know, my landlord has teamed up with St George, with the justice system. My landlord is St George Community Housing, and they have teamed up with the justice system to put me through this abuse in my home, and it's being done to try and take my life. And last night I was tortured in my home. I was tortured for 6 hours straight from this woman next door. And this woman downstairs, she just never stops. She just never stops sending this dust in. And I just can't believe that people are this cruel. And the landlord is also charging people to view into my home illegally to watch me be put through this cruelty. So he's getting money from that too. And when I went out today, I was stalked by many people. I was stalked on the road. I went for an appointment. I was stalked at the appointment. I was stalked at the shopping centre. I was stalked in the car park, in the shop that I went into, and all through the shopping centre, and then all the way home on the road again. And these people, they're viewing into my bedroom. They're watching what underwear I put on. And they carry out cruel abuse when I go out based on that. Just to let me know that they're viewing into my home. And this landlord's getting away with this. And these people are getting away with it, and I need urgent help. My family is sitting back watching this happen. They've taken money from the justice system to be a part of this abuse. They've also stolen an inheritance from me, and they've taken money from the justice system to purposely isolate me, and they also sold a lot of information to the justice system for them to use to abuse me. And I want them caught. I want them held accountable. The suffering and abuse that I'm going through here, how any family could sit back and watch their mother or their grandmother or their daughter go through this, I have no idea. I'm being tortured in my home by this landlord and these people. And I'm being put through extreme cruelty, and I don't deserve any of this. I've done nothing to deserve this at all. I'm a good person. And yeah, I'm upset now, but anyone would be if they were going through this. I can't help but be emotional because of what I'm going through, and I've been purposely isolated, so there's absolutely no one to talk to, so my channel is my only protection from these people. And I thank the subscribers that have subscribed to my channel. Thank you so much for your support. And if anybody knows anyone where I can get help, where I can get justice, please let me know. These people thrive off my weaknesses. That's why I try not to get upset, because they'll abuse me more if they see me suffering. I just can't believe this woman downstairs, and I need help in regard to her more than anything else. And I'm pleading with her family, please do something about your relative. Please do something about her. She's out of control. St. George Community Housing, do something about these people. Do something about them. They're mentally disturbed people, and they are enjoying putting me through this cruelty. And you're using them. You're using them to do this. Everywhere I go, people are bribed to put me through abuse. Everywhere I go. They're either bribed or they watch into my home and they're being paid to get ideas from what I'm doing in my home to carry out abuse when I go out, and they track me wherever I go because my vehicle's got a tracker on it. The Campbelltown police were just stalking me. They stalked me. They've stalked me on and off continually for days. They're doing it very sneakily. They're just putting their siren on and off really quickly. But they're still stalking. They're still encouraging the community here in Campbelltown to put me through abuse. And they won't stop. They won't stop. I even, I walked today. I walked from the shopping centre to where I had to go for an appointment, and all the way as I was walking, there was people stalking me. They stalked me on foot. They stalked me on the road. And the abuse is just so cruel, and I just can't believe. I don't know what they're telling these people to get them to do this, because it's just not I don't deserve this, and I don't know why. Are these people being paid large amounts of money for doing what they're doing, or are they being told lies about me? I don't know. But all I know is I definitely don't deserve this. And I want it to stop. Please, if there's anyone out there that can help me, please help me. There's nowhere for me to go. There's nowhere for me to turn to for help. The police are involved. The landlord's involved. My family are involved. Everyone I go to, even people in the community who are meant to be professional people, they take money to put me through abuse when I go to them. People that work in positions in the community that you would expect to be able to trust and confide in are involved in this, and they put me through abuse too, because I don't know whether the justice system bribed them to do this, or if it's like a network of people that are just working with some kind of organised crime group, but there's a hell of a lot of people involved in this. That's why my channel is my only protection. But right now, I just want to live in peace in my home. So that's why I'm asking, please, if anyone can help me stop these neighbours, please help me, please. That is my main priority. These people are attacking the air I'm trying to breathe, and this woman is just constantly sending dust into my home. I just picked up an item in my bathroom and dust just went everywhere off it. It's just through everything. And I have a disability, and I'm being forced to have to do this cleaning every day to clean my house. And then this woman, she sits back and she gets satisfaction out of watching me do that because she's made me do that. And she enjoys humiliating me and degrading me, and I've never done anything to this woman whatsoever. She's just a disgusting, cruel person. And you've only got to go back on my channel to see what she's like. This woman is mentally disturbed. She's capable of murder. She's watching my heartbeat on a monitor as she does this. For anyone who doesn't know, I have a monitor that has been implanted in my body when I had a procedure done at the Campbelltown Hospital last year. And the justice system and health system have teamed up to put me through this abuse because of corrupt cops and corrupt doctors. And they've put this monitor in my body, and they watch everything I do. This woman downstairs can see my heartbeat. They can see all of my vital signs. The justice system just has so much control over my life, and I'm just being oppressed. I'm being put through the most severe oppression, and this woman downstairs, she gets off on it. She does. And it's disgusting that the landlords are using her to do this. And it's attempted murder, because she's doing this to try to deliberately cause me a medical episode. These people know I have severe PTSD. The landlord knows, the health system's involved, the justice system's involved, the landlord's involved. They know everything about my health records. They've given my health records out to the public. And this woman downstairs, she watches my heartbeat as she carries out abuse, and so does the woman next door, and so does everybody involved in this. They can see my heartbeat. It's like they're going on some app or something like that and they can see everything there. They can use the information on the app to put me through abuse. They can track my vehicle. They can view into my home. They can watch my vital signs all in the one place. And they're going on the dark web to do this. They're viewing into my home on the dark web. This landlord is putting cameras in tenants' homes and taking bribes to abuse people to death. And they know I have severe PTSD. So they're trying to cause me several panic attacks a day, and I'm so traumatized by these people tampering with the air in my home that I just go into automatic panic and I can't control my heartbeat. And it's the same when I go out. These people are coming towards me from all directions to put me through abuse, and they're watching my heartbeat as they're coming towards me. You know, there can be someone that's just sitting like 2 seats away from me looking at their phone, and they're watching my vital signs, and they're getting ideas off this app or whatever they're going on. And then they're making conversations with the people that they're sitting with and saying things to let me know that they're either viewing into my home illegally or they know my personal information. And there's been people from my past involved in this, and they have just given away intimate details of my life. Like, absolutely, you know, the things that you only tell your partner or the people that are closest to you. My family members, they've sold that kind of information to anybody in the public who wants to use it. And I just have no privacy whatsoever, absolutely none. I'm watched in my home 24/7. These stalkers, these neighbours, this woman downstairs and the woman next door, all of these neighbours, they stalk me, they watch me in my home 24 hours a day. They're obsessed. This woman downstairs, she does nothing else with her life but abuse me. And that's why, you know, someone needs to do something. I need help here. I need help. This woman, she needs to be taken somewhere where she can be supervised. She's an abusive person. She's watching my heartbeat on a monitor as she's carrying out abuse. That is attempted murder. She's watching me panic and she's enjoying it, and it's sick. And someone needs to do something about her. Please, if there's anyone out there that works in the justice system, please help me. If you can do anything to help me, please stop these neighbours. Please stop this landlord. Because if anything else, I deserve to live in peace in my home. These people need to go to jail for the rest of their life for what they're doing. This landlord does. And these neighbours that are involved in this, they're hired hitmen and women. And when I tell you these people are dedicated, they do nothing else whatsoever. They do nothing else with their time. They're the type of people that do nothing with their lives. Nothing. And because I'm the kind of person that does try and do the best that I can in my life, I make every single moment of my life count. I don't waste a minute because life's too precious. And I strive to be the best person that I could possibly be. And these neighbours, they hate me for that. They hate me, and they're doing a lot of this out of their jealousy and their hate. And when these people are caught, like people like this woman downstairs, she's going to be charged with a crime like hate crimes. She really is. And she's also going to be charged with attempted murder. and sadism. I wouldn't be surprised if she's charged with sadism, because she's an absolute sadist and she's getting away with this. Please, someone help me, please. I need urgent help. You know, I've been put through so much abuse in my life that my body, it's really taken its toll on my body. It really has. And that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to wear my body out. They're trying to overwhelm me with stress. They're trying to cause me a mental health breakdown. They don't care how it happens. They don't care. They're just the justice system wants to get rid of me. That's because there is an abusive cop out there that has committed violent crimes against women. There's police at the Campbelltown police station who I reported a pedophile to in 2020, and they have done nothing about that, so they don't want to be caught for that. There's other people who work in the justice system. Over the past 10 years, I have needed to reach out to the justice system 12 times, and on every single time that I did, I was either treated unfairly or there were police connected to my family or in my family, and other people that work for the justice system who obstructed justice. And that was different areas of the justice system. And they did that deliberately to psychologically abuse me. And it's the cop that has committed violent crimes against women. He's the main one who has obstructed justice. He has had control over my life for years. And that's because I know about his crimes. I also lived with domestic violence for 10 years and still am with these neighbours, and I've never had any justice, and that's because of this cop and other people that work in the justice system. And it's so unfair. This is thousands of people against one person, and I'm an innocent person. And it's just so unfair. It's the balance of power is just so out of whack, and I need urgent help. I do. Like, there's people that are viewing my phone right now and into my home. You know, before I even post this to YouTube, they can see this video. They can see me filming here, sitting here crying, and you know, that's another tactic that the justice system are using, where they do this so that I never get any credit for the things I do, so that everyone sees these videos that I'm putting up on YouTube before I even post them to YouTube. That way people get to view them before they go up, so I don't get views or anything like that. But I do thank the people that are supporting me. Thank you so much. And yeah, please, if anyone's watching this video that can help me, please help me, because I'm pleading for my life here. These neighbours, they attack me every night and day. This woman downstairs, she just never stops. She never stops. She just devotes every second of her time to abusing me and stalking me. And she's just disgusting. She is. And yeah, I reckon she will be charged with some type of sadism when she's caught. And it's a hate crime, because there's absolutely no reason other than money. She's expecting a lump sum if I pass away, because she's a hit woman. She's a paid hit woman. And the landlord has somehow managed to find 3 mentally disturbed women two women and 1 man who can tamper with my air. The landlord has rigged the range hoods in their homes so that they can send whatever they like through their range hoods, and it all gets diverted into my unit because the units are all adjoined. And all of the people that can tamper with my air, they're all mentally disturbed people. They're all capable of murder, and you could go back on my channel to see that. You can see that these people are watching my heart on a monitor as they're deliberately trying to cause me panic. And they're doing this over and over again. Over and over again. And this woman downstairs, she's just addicted to it. She is. And she's more than obsessed. And this is why I need urgent help. And yeah, please, if her family are watching, please, for God's sake, do something about her. You must know what's going on. If you don't, there's plenty of people out there that know her family. Please, if anyone can help me to stop this woman, please help me. Because she's making my life hell and she's enjoying every minute of it, and it's sick. It is sick. And yeah, she's a danger. She's a danger to society, because anyone that's capable of murder and poisoning someone's air 24 hours a day, that's a dangerous person. She's absolutely obsessed, and she sent raw gas into my home before on several occasions. She's literally trying to force my death. That's what she's trying to do, because she wants money. Please, if anyone can help me, please help me. You've only got to go back on my channel to see what this woman and other neighbours are capable of. And the woman next door, she tortures me through the night. She does. Last night it was 6 hours straight, and it didn't matter how much I told her to stop, she would not stop. She did it more. That's what they do. If they hear me speaking up about it on this channel, they'll do it more. Because they don't want me to talk about it on this channel, and they think that if they increase the abuse that I'll stop talking about it. And I'm not. I'm not going to stop talking about it. I'm not. And I'm not giving up on my life. And while you may, upset me from time to time and bring tears to my eyes and distress, I'm determined to see this through. I'm determined to put you people in jail where you belong. And I want these neighbours and this landlord and the Campbelltown police and my family held accountable for what they have done and what they have sat back and watched me go through. The Campbelltown police are watching in on my home on illegal cameras. They watch me put through this suffering, and they actually encourage it. They encourage it all day, every day. They just stalked me when I went out too. So if you've listened to this video, thank you for listening. And yeah, please, if you can help me get justice, if you can just help me stop these neighbours and this landlord from putting me through this abuse, and to get these cameras out of my home, because this landlord is enabling this abuse. This landlord's getting money from people to view into my house and watch me be put through cruelty. Please, it's St George Community Housing, and there's so much information out there on them now. I just cannot believe they are still doing this to me with so many people knowing what they're doing. They think because I've got no family that they're going to get away with taking my life. But they're not. There's people out there that know what's going on. And if anything happens to me, you people will be up for murder. But it's like this woman downstairs, she's not just doing it because of the money, she's doing it because it is her, she's a sadist. And she's enjoying me, watching me suffer. She enjoys having that power over me. And it's sick, it's so sick. If anyone knows her, please help me. Please help me. I've done nothing to this woman, nothing to ever deserve this. I've never done anything to her. I was good to her. She's been involved in this abuse for the last 5 years that I have lived here. She has, me being put in this unit in the first place was all set up by the justice system and the health system and the landlord. And the neighbours were deliberately put here. They were neighbours from the start. They've been paid to psychologically abuse me. So how many other people has St George Community Housing abused to death in their homes? I guess we'll find out in the near future. And there's constantly men stalking my home too. Constantly men stalking my home in loud vehicles, and it's like an intimidation tactic. And these are men that are also viewing into my home illegally. And they stalk me according to my movements in my house, and that's what this woman does downstairs too. She watches every move I make. Every single move. If I get up and move to another room, this woman does something to carry out abuse. She's disgusting. So yeah, please help me if you can. And thank you if you've listened to this video.